All right, it's time to get working on the GMC truck. Yes. Now, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave my truck like that. What? This week, it's time to finally continue the work in the GMC truck.
Can I take your order, please?
In Building with Earth Bags, we discovered our family thrived creatively and grew stronger by working side by side. We welcome you to be part of our family for this week's adventure. Last time, you gave some wonderful comments about where the oil fill plug might be on the differential, and even where the oil fill plug might be on the transmission. So thank you so much. So this time I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find those oil fill plugs. So I ended up just picking up some oil degreaser. Hopefully it will turn out. 2 cans with how much grease is down there. I debated buying a 3rd one. We'll see if these 2 cans are enough to clean her up. To the instructions, I let that sit under there on the grease for 15 minutes. It's officially been 15 minutes. And I'll be honest with you, I don't notice anything. Do you? It honestly looks harder. It now says I'm supposed to rinse it off. Your attempts at degreasing are futile. I actually thought that could work. I don't know why. Now looking at it, it looks the same. I don't really know what the degreaser did other than made me feel good. It's got that going for it. The grease isn't even any softer. It's the same. I did get a suggestion to soak the whole thing in diesel, so I might do that. Made it back with the diesel fuel, except I realized they normally make yellow cans for diesel fuel, and well, it didn't melt or anything. The theory goes you can't light diesel fuel open with a match. Yeah. You have to have a compression, I guess. So it should be safer than using gasoline. For now, all I need to do is find the oil fill plug. Just gonna basically clean from here to here, all around the whole thing, the front and the back, until I see if I can find that fill plug. I'm gonna declare, not on this side. Okay, we are still on the hunt for the filler plug, and the book doesn't mention it. I think we've come to that conclusion. What's interesting is, it talks about a plug in the lubrication section at this very bottom here. A small pipe plug is provided in the pinion cage, through which an approximately 1 pint of lubricant should be poured when unit is first placed in service after overhaul. And I found that plug, it's right here. The problem is, it's not the filler plug. Although it's good to know that that's there, that I probably will add a pint of oil to that when I'm refilling it, it's still not quite the filler plug. I have gone around the entire differential. The only one I can find that even remotely resembles possibly a fill plug is this one here. And I'm really starting to suspect this plug here. The reason why it's the only one I can find, this piece, notice how it goes back like this all the way. What worries me about that could be a bolt that goes all the way to here, pushing up against some pinion over here or something. So this is about where you would fill it too when it comes to oil. What do you think, Mom?
No comment. I don't want to be responsible.
This could be a big fail. I'm doing it. Oh. Oh. I'm thinking it's the fill plug. It's the fill plug. It's the fill plug. Yes. Do you think I should mention I've spent a total of about a week of research and about 3 days of work cleaning this thing up, and I've known about that little plug since the beginning? Things we do. All right, let's drain the oil. there's so much sludge. Oil's drained. Time to put in new oil. Time to replace the transmission oil. Well, this is easy. Drain plug, fill plug. Also, wasp nest. Judging by the amount of oil that's down here, makes me think this transmission had a leak. What you're thinking? Alright, we're done. Moving on. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to grease all the little joints of the chassis as well while I'm here. It won't take me long to do so, and I have a grease gun. So it looks like I'm going to go ahead and do that. Spots here, a couple spots in the middle here, and then up to the brake here and things like that. You commented about the type of fuel being used. It didn't even dawn on me that the fuel being used in this truck would be different in the 1950s than it would be to now. Sure enough, it is, and in fact in this truck it should have leaded fuel. According to instructions, I've got to add half of this for 10 gallons. If you wanted to run unleaded fuel, you could rebuild the top end from what I understand, and you could run unleaded fuel through the truck. But as far as I know, this truck's all original and that has never been done. It definitely does need leaded fuel, so thank you so much for commenting about that. You definitely saved this truck. Without replacing the fuel filter, I do have a new one. This is in. All right, done. This seat, I cleaned it a while ago. It's all dirty again, but we're gonna put it in anyway. We're ready to drive this thing.
Doesn't fit?
Goes in this way.
Oh, details.
Small details. How did I get this thing in here last time? This is like a joke. It's like a movie joke. Like Three Stooges or something. All right, seat installed. This comes down. Wow, that really is kind of dirty. I'm gonna wipe it down real quick. He's about ready to start this up. I'm so excited.
Oh, let's get out of the way.
Whoa! It's a tiny little thing. I'm just gonna quickly wipe this seat down. Pretend I didn't see anything. Wow, this thing is definitely dusty and dirty. Hey. Want to come into my hot rod? Function first, dolling up later.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It doesn't matter how clean it is if it runs, you know?
Run!
Are you assuming that if the seat's clean, it'll have a better chance of running?
Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it?
I think so.
You may notice that this air filter is not original. It is in fact a Moog. The original one that went on here was an oil filter, and you actually filled it with oil. That just seems a lot, doesn't it, Dad?
Yeah.
So with the new modern technologies that we have with our filtration systems, all right, I think we're ready to start this thing. There's one thing I have to do first.
Emergency plan for what?
If the brakes don't work. Move out of the way! That's my emergency plan. It's a contingency plan. Best one yet. I feel like this would be the part that everyone would dread when it's time to drill a well. Gotta put the jack stands in. Oh boy. See you in an hour.
Nothing hydraulic about this, is it?
You are hydraulic. That would work.
A hydraulic.
Yes. These are the coolest jacks.
They're cool.
Might just have to keep them just for sentimental purposes, just for looks. I could call it antique well drilling service, and I show up in this thing. All right, I'll go start it. Ooh, the seat's comfortable. Actually, it's not bad. I'm sure if you spent hours on it, it wouldn't be fun. So cool.
Wow. Great work.
Good, all right.
We try reverse.
Yeah.
It occurred to me, I don't know which one's which. There's reverse.
Pull it. Get up there. All right.
Are you ready? Let's get her in first. Ah, here we go. Problem is, I don't know what gear I'm in. I have to look at the book again, but I think that that's first. Problem is, I don't know if this thing's in high or low on the rear diff, so I need to figure that out. Ooh, that obviously, by the way, doesn't do anything if you were wondering.
This is like a massive big toy.
Hey, dude.
All kinds of places to stand on this baby.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ready? Ah. So should I pull it out there, reverse it, and pull it back in?
Okay.
Bullet. Did you make it in? Okay.
Hey, there's a divot right there. Does this thing have enough power to pull us out of a divot? Panting like a dog. It's hot here.
For this, and
Jeff, how good is your digger? Can you get a rig out of a hole?
But you know what? When you were rocking, you were almost at the top.
yeah, you
of
almost
it.
got it out. I would back it out over there. Try again.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, even for a semi, that wouldn't be fun.
Oh, you're out! You're so out, Bryson, but then you fall right back in, dude.
I'm gonna rock it a little bit more before I full rev it.
Yeah, you actually get out and then you fall back in.
Great.
Sorry.
You did it! Just a thought, you might want to go to the left when you go into the, you know, just like right there, maybe next time, just a thought.
Awesome!
Yeah! It runs! Alice got it stuck, but we won't mention that. Yes!
So awesome, Bryson. It's just a honey of a truck, isn't it?
Wow. Yes! Woohoo! This wraps up this week. I think we're gonna need a name for this GMC truck. So if you can think of one and you're willing to offer it, comment down below. If you missed last Wednesday, Darren and Ellie did some more work on the van, getting some neat cabinets built. They're looking really cool. This week's t-shirt design is the Rig. I actually don't know the exact name, but it's the Rig design. Yeah, it's this one here. the rate. If you'd like to get this on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, handbag, apron, sticker, all the designs are on the shop, plus a plethora of other designs as well. As always, there's a podcast on Monday, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for being a part of our family, and we'll see you the next video. Bye!
Thank you.
Sorry.
Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
Wow! You're not supposed to be here. We're traveling, Shay.
Oh, sorry.
It's a traveling montage.
Peaceful nature
Yeah.
moment.
Also, I'm traveling on my own. You're not supposed to be here.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.